welcome back to Make You a Better Public Speaker. Today is lesson 95, and we're talking about juxtaposition. So what is a juxtaposition, or what do you do when you juxtapose something? Simply put, it's putting two contrasting ideas next to each other to essentially highlight one or the other. So a good example of this in literature, it was the best of times, it was the worst of times. Now, here are 3 reasons why you should incorporate a little juxtaposition in your next speech or presentation. Number 1, emphasis and contrast. Again, by discussing 2 different things at the same time, you can highlight one or the other. So for example, if you're giving a speech on being healthy, you can have someone who is healthy next to someone who is unhealthy. This can highlight, and it gives the audience a little bit more understanding, a little bit more imagery about what it is you're trying to say. So number 2 is engagement and creativity. So again, a lot of times when you're trying to connect with your audience, you want to be creative. So adding a little juxtaposition can allow a little bit of a surprise or creative element to your speech. So if you're talking about technology, you can show or talk about something modern like today versus the Stone Age. And you would have maybe someone who's from the present using a cell phone talking to someone from times where they lived in caves and having a conversation. That would highlight the difference between each era in a creative way and really kind of highlight your point. Number 3, talk about complexity and nuance. So complexity and nuance. Again, not everything we say can relate to our audience at the normal level. So if you want to talk about a complex topic, for example, you want to really talk about freedom. If you're talking to someone from certain countries, they're not going to understand what freedom is. So if you have, for example, an American, freedom of speech, right? Talking negative about a politician next to someone from North Korea talking about a politician. You can kind of see the ability of the American talking as loud as they want to, where the person from North Korea is probably locked up in a dark hole somewhere. This can kind of really allow you to kind of take that complex topic that really means freedom and show what the extremes are in a less complex way. So anyways, juxtaposition. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. So go out there, try to incorporate something good and something bad together and become a better public speaker. See you next time.